Russian President Vladimir Putin has vowed to ensure the country's security and protect its borders as Ukraine intensifies retaliatory strikes inside Russia. His remarks come amid escalating attacks on Russia's oil refineries and critical infrastructure. Now, speaking at the United Russia Party Congress, President Vladimir Putin acknowledged the challenges posed by Ukrainian drone and missile attacks, but insisted that Russia would overcome them.
We will definitely ensure the security of the country and our citizens, the inviolability of Russia's borders for a long historical perspective.
Putin's comments come after a Ukrainian drone strike on the Tuapse oil refinery in Russia's Krasnodar region that sparked a massive fire and reportedly killed one person. Now, claiming responsibility, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that the strike was part of operations aimed at weakening Russia's ability to wage war. Now, Ukraine has also targeted refineries in Yaroslavl and near Moscow, causing widespread disruption. In Crimea, authorities declared an emergency situation as fuel shortages and power cuts deepen following repeated strikes on logistics chains and oil facilities. In a separate interview, Putin admitted that repeated attacks on Russia's energy infrastructure created a certain shortage of fuel, but insisted the situation was not critical.
Of course, these strikes on our infrastructure facilities are causing problems. That's obvious. We are currently seeing a certain shortage, but it is not critical.
He dismissed Ukraine's latest proposals for halting long-range strikes and limiting combat to 4 regions, saying Russia would not negotiate from a weaker position.
Another proposal is to limit combat to 4 territories, meaning to conduct military operations only in Kherson region, Zaporizhzhia region, the Donetsk People's Republic and the Luhansk People's Republic, while ceasing combat in all other areas. In conditions of a catastrophic personnel shortage, Ukraine's armed forces apparently believe this could be a salvage for them. But salvaging the Kyiv regime is not part of our plans.
Now, Putin said he expects U.S. negotiators to return to Moscow once Washington concludes talks with Iran. Referring to the so-called spirit of Anchorage discussions with the U.S. in 2025, Putin noted compromises were considered, but no formal agreements were reached. He added that Russia remains ready to continue discussions with the U.S. on Ukraine and other issues.
Once all the developments in the active phase on the Iran track are over, we expect to welcome the representatives of the U.S. administration with whom we have already met repeatedly in Moscow. We are ready to continue negotiations and discuss all the details, all the modalities, if not of agreements, then of the topics discussed in Anchorage.